Okay, pro tips for you, Chrome extensions. The first one that I'm going to show you is an ID finder. So what that means is each of these blocks that we have in Squarespace then has a certain ID connected to it. Now, this can be really useful when targeting code against these blocks. And then you can be really specific and do certain things. So I'll just do a quick demo using this block ID where we can then go and hide it. So let me copy this. I'll just toggle that off. And then we'll come into Pages, Website Tools, Custom CSS. And then what I'm going to do is put the ID in there. And then, here we go. It's now just removed that button. Now you can do all sorts of different things with this ID finder, but it's fantastic toggling it on and off to be able to just get quick access to it. So that's the first one. The second is, how do you know what a certain website might be built on? So the next one is called Wapalizer. So then, let me just reload this. Here we go. So then this actually tells me that this website is built on Squarespace. Actually, it's 7.1 here. And that's the most interesting thing to go and have a look. So if you get presented with a certain client site and you're like, is this built on Squarespace or not? I can't quite tell. Then using Wapalizer is fantastic. The next one is download all images. So you could go into inspect, and then you could come in here, dive into this, for example, if you feel comfortable, or this might feel completely alien to you. And then you can come and have a look at the certain images. So here I can come and find the images, but this might feel a bit overwhelming. What you can then do is, let's just close that. Then click here, and it's going to grab all the images on the site itself. The only thing to note is it does go and pick up any icons, any extra bits of, let's say, the icon here and here on the page. It does go and grab those. So sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming. But if you have a gallery and all sorts, then it goes and grabs it all at once and saves you time for that. The next one is the color picker. So it's called Colorzilla. And then what you can do is pick a color from the page. So for example, if you wanted to know, I wanted to reuse this blue color and use that somewhere else around the site, I can then click this, and you can see up the top here, it's copied that hex color to my clipboard. And then I can use it elsewhere around the site. You can pick it outside the browser as well. There's a whole heap of different things. But this is really useful if you just want to get quick access to the actual hex color. And then the final one is called full page screen capture. So if you're wanting to make a nice portfolio piece and you're wanting to then show off the homepage, go and use this. But what I'd recommend is just on your browser, before you go and press this, just go and scroll all the way to the bottom, just so that then the browser itself can, you've just told the browser about it, then press this, obviously give it itself permissions, and then you can, here we go, pat command, goes and grabs it, and here we go. So obviously if I had that panel turned off, then that'd be far better. But here we go, we've got a full page screen capture of it, saved to PDF, saved to JPEG, PNG, and then you have this that you can put on your site. So those are some brilliant Chrome extensions to be able to add and use Live Pro.